Hey everyone, Happy New Year and welcome to another update video for Haze Reverb. And what a way to start off the new year with a collab announcement, which also makes sense because this is going to be Chain Soldier, this part 2 basically, and it sort of lines up very well with the season 2 for Chain Soldier, which is starting in about a week. Um, so if you're interested in watching it, then that's coming up. But you could kind of tell that this is probably Kyoka based off the hat. And then this character, the silhouette on the left, has been spoiled in the comments by a commenter saying it's Yakumo, and you can tell the pose is exactly the same, so it's Yakumo. The other two, I don't know who they are, but I assume they're probably all characters that are coming out in this season, because Yakumo was not in season 1. But I assume she must be coming in season 2. So we're going to get probably 3 new units, because Kyoka we already had. I assume she's going to be reran at the same. I don't think they're going to make a second version of her, hopefully, because that would just inflate the amount of units by too much. But I think we'll probably also get reruns of the old units. Hopefully we can get a free selector as well for those who missed out on the previous one. But for the old units, we want for those who missed out, you kind of want to get either Nei, or actually you do want to get Nei, and you also want to get Shushu. They're the two most useful units. The other ones you can kind of get for collection purposes, but they're not really useful in the actual game, for gameplay purposes. So yeah, we'll go over the information once there's more. I assume it's going to come out in about a week. Something more information about what's happening for the collab. But yeah, that is it for the collab announcement. So now let's go over to the game and talk about this week's update. So for this week, we don't have a lot, and that is a good thing actually, because we kind of want to save up for the collab. But we got the rerun for Kyla. Now this is both a good and bad thing. So the good thing is, the bad thing is she's not a good unit, right? But the good thing is easily skippable. So therefore, you just save your resources for the collab, which is what I would highly recommend to do. If you really want to pull just because you want to collect all the limited units, that's up to you. But my suggestion would be just to skip this, right? But we'll quickly go over what she does. She's an assault type unit, but she's actually a tank, and more specifically, a dodge tank. She can reach 100% damage reduction from dodging, but she needs to be rank 10 to do this, right? So she'll get the dodge damage reduction at the start of the battle, but it's not enough to fully cap her. She has to attack first before she fully caps, right? Which is much worse than running, say, a Tenka. Actually, I should mention Tenka is actually decently useful from the previous collab too. And Suzuki also has max damage reduction, I believe, with skill ups. So those two are already just better in that they automatically start off with max damage reduction once you have them invested into. The main useful thing about Kyla is that she can taunt. So she's basically one of the active taunters for an assault type team. But one, assault teams are just not very good at the moment still. And two, you don't really want to run active taunts. You much rather have auto taunts these days. The first few turns are very important these days in PvP. It can mean the difference between winning and losing. Just what units you lose on the first couple of turns, which has sparked a lot more aggressive play in the PvP meta, I would say. It's a lot less about just tanking and running maybe 1 or 2 DPS. A lot more people are running multiple DPS now. So those first turns you can't really afford her to tank. You just rather have an auto taunter just to keep the shields up. So you just run red, the soul type red, and if you're actually running an assault team, then you'll probably run Swimsuit Lilith as another taunter. So those are generally will cover you. There's other options as well. You can also just run Shushu or even just Nastia or something like that. There's plenty of auto taunters these days, which makes attacking taunters just much less useful, right? Aside from that, she doesn't have that much else going for her. She ignores resistance, but that's not that useful considering she's mostly a tank. And it's a counter attack, right? I just don't think she does that much, and On the JP tier list, she's still ranked pretty much at the lowest tier. So yeah, that is pretty much all you really need to know about Kyla. I will just skip her. Not worth building. I haven't built her since the beginning. She does have a pretty nice skin though, I would say. But aside from that, yeah, not much else going for her. Alright, so now we have a couple new things here. First off, we have the new battle pass. I haven't bought it yet, but they have changed it so that it's now an exchange, like an alpha exchange, which means you can get the new skin if you want, or if you don't want the new skin, that you can get one of the previous skins if you prefer that. It's a bit more flexible. I think that's pretty good. At least I assume that's what it is. I haven't bought it yet, so I don't know 100%, but I would assume that you do have a new skin with this, so that people who have collected everything get something new. And we also got the January login event, or not login event, but like the login skin, which is 1010. So that's a skin there. You'll get her after 15 days of logging in. And I believe that is pretty much it. So this week, I will just spend your stamina on the side story, finish that off, get all your shop done, and then yeah, just save up and wait until the Chain Soldier details are announced, right? So that is it for me this week. Thanks again for watching. I want to just thank everyone for subscribing the past year. I never expected to have like many subscribers at all, especially for a game that has a very small community, at least comparative to other gacha games. But hopefully my videos have been helpful for you the past year. I'm still planning to make more videos, and there are some guides like in the back of my mind that I need to just record at some point. But I'll get into that soon, hopefully. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and thanks for supporting me. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.